We have officially gotten all the details for WWE 2K25 on the Nintendo Switch 2. So earlier today, 2K dropped this trailer on their YouTube channel promoting WWE 2K25 on the Nintendo Switch 2. And we can see right here, the gameplay is being captured off the Switch 2. And we got LA Knight and later on members of the Judgment Day hyping up this game. And this looks great. This is what it will look like on the Switch 2. It runs at full speed, 60 frames per second. No half frames like 30 frames. No slowdown like 2K18 on the Switch. No, this is fully just the same game that you would get on a home console. But now you can play it on the go, and you can see right there Raquel holding up the case for the game. But you see where her hand is? It is specifically covering this section of the box art, saying that it is a full game download. Game card not included. Let's just slow this down right here real quick. We can see down there it says game key card must be inserted while downloading the game and each time game is played. So this is very confusing because you have this right here saying that it's going to be a game key card, and you have the box art saying that there's not a game card included. All the Switch 2 editions of games that are on a game key card, it says specifically at the bottom, game key card. You can see it right here in the cover art for Street Fighter 6. And let me explain real quick what the difference is between a game key card and a game card not included game. Game key cards, you'll get a cartridge, but none of the data is actually on the cartridge. You must have the cartridge inserted into your Switch 2 to play it at all times. So it's different from digital. Digital, you can play anytime, you can have any game in the game card slot. Game key card must be in the game card slot. The thing is though, is on that game key card is the license to play the game. So no matter what Switch 2 you insert it in, you will be able to play the game right away on any account. That's your right to play the game, is in that game key card. A digital game, the license is tied to your account. You need to get the license from the internet before you're able to play it. Thing is though, is you'll need internet either way, as a game key card still requires you to download the full game to your system, just like it was a digital game. And if we check right here on the Nintendo website, we can see that the game file size for this game is 73.2 gigabytes, which I'm pretty sure makes this the highest storage that we have seen in any game on the Switch 2 so far. The Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage. So we do 256 divided by 73.2, that is about 1 out of 3.5 thirds. Okay, so that's about 30% of your console storage going straight to 2K. Almost an entire third of the storage it comes with. So if you're buying other games like NBA 2K or Madden, those 3 games alone could just take your whole storage up. So if you buy this game, I recommend you get a micro SD express card, because no matter how you buy it, it's going to take up a lot of storage. It's not going to be on a cartridge. 2K did make it very confusing though, with one saying the game key card must be inserted and the other one saying it's a digital code. But from what I'm hearing, it's most likely a digital code. So you will not be getting a cartridge in the box, not even a game key card. You'll be getting a piece of paper with a 25-digit code that you can go onto the eShop and type in. And after that point, it's gonna just operate like any old regular digital game. There's really no point in buying the digital code in a box version of the game. At least with the game key card, you get the right to resell the game, trade it into GameStop. No, this is a digital game. It's tied to your account. You're never gonna be able to sell it. So unless you want the case for like your collection, then just buy it digital. I mean, I collect games. I mean, I'm trying to start a gaming collection, so I'll probably buy it just so I can have a case on my shelf, because why not? But it's not practical for most people. So yeah, if you buy a physical copy of the game, you're either going to be getting most likely a digital code or perhaps a game key card. Either way, you're going to have to get 73 gigabytes of data on your Switch. But on to the actual game itself. This is the full full-fledged PS5 version of the game. That is huge. I mean, we look at the graphics here, and these graphics, I don't say they look as good as the PS5. I mean, I know it's a YouTube video. It really looks more like the PS4 version of the game graphics-wise. But feature-wise, it's the PS5 version. You get the island, an interactive world made up of 4 districts built around WWE themes. Screen Rant noted, the island seems like a fresh and innovative new take, available only on Nintendo Switch 2, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. This is just like NBA 2K's The City, where you get to roam around a free open world area. There's a bunch of shops for you to explore. You can play with up to 50 other people online. This means this version will have exclusive items like the Nike gear, the Jordan gear that isn't in the last gen version of the game, an entire mode with its own storylines and cutscenes and matches to play. You walk around this open world, you go up to wrestlers, you talk to them, they give you matches and missions and storylines. And this isn't on the PC, the PS4, the Xbox One. It's not on those versions. So this is the current gen version, not the last gen version of the game. So you are getting the fully fledged WWE 2K25, no compromises. You get all the same match types, the same roster, all the same modes like online multiplayer. My GM's here as well. You get my faction, my rise, you get all the DLC. And how it's going to work is when the game comes out on July 23rd, all the DLC that is out up to that point, which should be the new Wave Pack, the Duncan Destruction Pack, and I'm pretty sure we got a new DLC coming around that same time. I forgot what it's called, but it's a pack with Penta and Jordan Grace. That should be there right away on launch. But then when we get other DLC later in the year, like the Attitude Era pack, which features Mark Henry and Jesse Ventura, that will come out on the exact same day as it does on the PS5. You're not going to have to wait any longer. It's going to be treated just like the other versions of the game. No compromises. And with this no compromises approach, it's the exact same price, $70. What I don't like is it's $130 for the Bloodline Edition. I pre-ordered this game on my Xbox because I wanted to play the island and can't play Island on PC, so I had to buy it on my Xbox. I don't really use my Xbox for much, so I would have much rather buy it on the Switch 2 right away. I'm a content creator. I needed to get the DLC. So for me to have to repurchase all of the DLC over again on the Switch 2 when I already bought the DLC on my Xbox is just kind of dumb. 2K, can't you do something where if I link my 2K account to my Switch, that it will access all the DLC I bought on my Xbox without me having to rebuy it? I already bought the season pass. I don't want to buy it again on my Switch 2. I'll buy the standard edition of the game. I'm probably not going to buy any of the DLC though, which sucks because I'm missing out on a lot of wrestlers. I'll probably just wait until the DLC goes on sale. I looked it up once again, WWE 2K25 Switch 2 box, and what I'm getting on here is you look at the European version, it specifically notes download code only. So yeah, you won't be getting a game key card. If you buy this game physically, you're just getting the digital version. But hey, this is still really cool. I mean, it's a portable version of WWE 2K25. And before anyone says the Steam Deck is playing the last gen version without the island. Once you got this game downloaded on your Switch, you won't need an internet connection. You'll be able to play it anywhere you go. Even without a Wi-Fi connection, you just won't be able to access the online modes, obviously. The only problem is, you know, in the future, once the Nintendo server shut down, will there be problems then with being able to access this game? I mean, that's really if you care to play 2K25 in 20 years. It's just the principle at the end of the day that you're paying $70 for a game that could possibly not work, even if it is 20 to 25 years down the line, which the whole point of the game key cards is to avoid that, as the license of the game doesn't need an internet connection. The license of the game is actually on a physical piece of hardware. In this case, nope. But I will be picking up this version of the game based off the trailers being actual gameplay footage. We can see it runs at full speed. It has no slowdown like 2K18 on the Switch, which is expected because 2K18 runs fine on the Switch too. And 2K25 is also a PS4 game in every part except the island. So the real question here is going to be, how well does the island run on the Switch 2? Which, if that's a major part of the game for you, or you're still just worried about how this game is going to run on the Switch, I will be picking up this version of the game and I will be making a video on it. So if you want to see me do a performance test of 2K25 on the Switch 2, then make sure to click that like button and hit the subscribe button so that when I do post that video, you'll see the video and see if you want to buy this game on the Switch 2. Because yeah, from what we've seen so far, it looks pretty awesome, man. It's literally the exact same game, and this time, it's not slowed down like it was with 2K18. If you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to click the like button and hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.
I wish I could have it my way. I don't really know who's to blame, but you said you were giving me space, then forever went away. Hey, at night in the garden I roam. Since the day you left, no flowers grow. My skin's gone purple from the cold, and I hate you, but I think